Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to talk about the biggest cancer cell in any fandom, aka shippers. And no, my friend, shippers have nothing to do with actual ships. Instead, it's a scientific term given to us by Nikola Tesla himself, and it means bunch of horny people who came together in their own delusions and started stroking their pickle by imagining characters from video games, movies, or God forbid, people from real life doing the and then acting like it is normal. And I know some of you are going to come and say,
but listen, content creator, not all shippers are bad. There's actually many wholesome ones. Just the ones who are public with their opinions are actually the evil ones.
But I say that opinion is absolutely garbage, because that is like saying not all white people are racist, just the ones who speak. And that makes absolute sense. But let me tell you something, dear viewer, shipping is not something that happened recently. Hell, I remember being a silly little goober back in early 2000s and seeing my mom watching those Spanish soap operas and getting mad because some characters did not end up together. And majority of those soap operas had such a stupid plot that made no sense. It was like, no, Fernando, we cannot be together. You're my brother and I am your sister. Esmeralda, it's not like I care about that. You know what our grandfather used to say. Keep it in the family. Oh, Fernando. Oh, Esmeralda. Yeah, 10 out of 10 acting, I know. Anyway, this toxicity spread so fast, actually faster than AIDS, at local American high school party. So let me give you some examples. If you're a fan of My Hero Academia, or Boku no Hero Academia if you're a nerd, you probably know that, spoilers! Deku is going to end up with Uraraka, which you know makes sense. They had great chemistry, they grew up together as people throughout the story, so it makes sense in the end. But then why do so many people get angry? Because Deku didn't end up with Bakugan. And in the minds of those mentally challenged people, that makes sense, because getting together with your bully who used to torment you through your entire life, tried to injure you or straight up kill you on multiple occasions, as well as being absolute piece of shit, makes this a perfect ship. Let me set up the scenario real quick. Oh, Deku, I cannot wait to see how that bad boy Bakugo pumps your connie. Oh, I'm getting so excited. I can feel the fat from my nipples leaking. Oh. Now, given this example, unfortunately for us, this is not the worst, because these people decided to send death threats to Horikoshi himself and telling him that his organs are going to get really familiar with the sharpness of their knife, on some Oshinoko type shit. And all of this happened just because Horikoshi decided to give his main character a nice and good-hearted Uraraka instead of Mr. Issues over here. Because physical and mental abuse equals love, I guess. Now let's take our sight on the game that I hated the most, Genshin Impact! Because I cannot escape it. I go outside, I see Genshin posters, I go on P-Hub, I see Genshin Impact, and every time I hear the word slime, I start having schizovisions of Mona and Fischl telling me that I should be the only motherfucker getting praised. Because I managed to defeat Crownless difficulty 6 with Dungeon solo, while my friends was blasting KSI Stick of It into my ear max full volume. And unfortunately my footage got corrupted and deleted because of the thunderstorm, so I have no proof, but you have to believe me. And I have again strayed away from topic. Let's return to the main road. Miko shippers. My friend, there is nothing so cancerous, so insane, so mentally deranged as a Miko shipper. And if you want to test my theory, just do these very simple steps. First of all, go on Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, I don't care. Basically where there is community. And then just upload a picture of either A or Miko with a straight character. For example, AX Traveler or Miko X Goro, and enjoy your daily dose of death threats. I have done it a couple of times and it's so fun. I cannot explain it, just watching them get absolutely mind broken and angry. It gives me as much joy as Ganyu X Tartaglia Dogen that I covered over here, please watch this video. It just brews chaos and I love it. Now let's talk about the worst of the worst. This is basically where the cancer cell starts mutating. People who ship real life people with others, or even worse, with themselves. Let me give you an example. You heard of K-pop, right? That entire industry basically functions like this. You have an idol, or actually you have a group of idols, and fans choose their favorite. But some fans get a little too attached. And those fans are specifically the ones who get farmed the most by these companies, because they are more inclined to spend money. And the idols themselves are not allowed to get in the relationship because they will ruin the fantasy of the fans. And if the idol, God forbid, got a boyfriend or a girlfriend, their career is over, it's a huge scandal, and their life is potentially in danger. And there are so many examples. Parasocialism as a concept can be really dangerous, especially when you take it too far, because those people, even though they left impression on you, don't know that you exist and they don't care that you exist. They're not your brother, your lover, or your best friend. They're simply people who don't know you and you don't know them. You just know the persona they present themselves on the stage. And come on, use your brain for a moment, because do you really think that beautiful K-pop idol is going to get together with Britney, whose fat sways more hypnotically than waves of Atlantic Ocean? Or get together with Igor, who fondly remembers using the shower once back in 1996? Yeah, it makes total sense, right? They're totally in love with you. And then they will start having these ship wars, no matter if they're real, fictional, or in between, because only my ships are the true ones, and my headcanons are the true ones, and only my way of thinking is the right one, because you're a bigot and you're infringing on my freedom of speech. And you should log out from existence by using the cable on your laptop. I am really confused at just why people act this way, but when you think about it, internet has so irreversibly damaged our youth and older generations as well, because right now, reality is treated as fiction and fiction is treated as reality. Because saying Nahida is your favorite character and that she looks really cute doesn't mean that you like that character. That means you're a predator and you should be put down like a dog. Anyways, ship whoever you like, just don't attack other people and be normal. Normal. Normale. Capish, compadre? Just go outside and breathe some polluted air. It will do wonders for your lungs. And your mental health as well. That is all I wanted to say. Make sure to send all of your threats in the comments. And be well. I will see you again.
Тут же пивом опечал.